and welcome to Take 5. Thank you for making us a part of your afternoon. I'm Millicent Olivares. Today is Ash Wednesday. It's the first day of Lent, and for the next 40 days, Catholics will stay away from meat on Fridays and on Ash Wednesday, of course. So where can you go for some fish for Lent? We have got Miss Aleli Gomez from Villa del Mar. Thank you so much for joining us. So we're going to give you a little cheat sheet here of what you can eat for Lent season, but first, can you tell our friends at home a little bit more about Villa del Mar?
Of course. So Villa del Mar has been around since 1987. So two or three generations at this point. We started out in Reynosa and we moved over here to the Valley in 2009, 2010-ish.
Okay.
We currently have 6 locations here in the Valley.
Wow.
Mission, McAllen, Weslaco, working as well as on our Edinburgh location.
Amazing.
So that should be opening hopefully within this year.
So one near you, very obviously, there's a location near you. So what you have brought here for us, Aleli, is these are some of your best sellers at the restaurant. So tell us a little bit more about each dish here.
Yes, of course. So this right here is our Rollo Villa del Mar. So it is stuffed with cream cheese and shrimp, and it is wrapped with fish fillet.
Wow.
Super delicious. It's one of our top sellers. You can never go wrong with a cocktail. Our cocteles are served with either some delicious saltine crackers or tostadas of your choice.
Right.
This right here is our Torre Villa del Mar. So it's one of our top sellers, one of the most specialty items that we have. And of course, we did bring our delicious, famous chicharrones, as we are known as the Reyes de Chicharrón.
Now, I know that everybody at home watching can see that these dishes look beautiful, but I got to tell you, they smell just as good, okay? So you're gonna be in for a treat. And of course, if people are coming out with their families, one thing that we did want to mention is you've got something for the kiddos too.
That is correct. So we're not just seafood. We're carnes y mariscos, so they can also find tacos. We have our amazing tampiqueña, which is kind of a variety of different Mexican dishes.
Right.
But yeah, for the kiddos, if they're not big fans of seafood, you can find our nuggets, our pizza, very popular, and our hamburgers.
Nice, perfect. So there's something on the menu for everybody, and of course, we are highlighting Lent season, but you guys do this every day. So you're experts on the seafood. If people want to come out and try it for themselves, where can they find you guys?
So we have a location near you here in Weslaco, Texas. We are located right off of Westgate. So yeah, we're there in the plaza. We've been proud members of Weslaco for a while now.
Perfect. Well, Aleli, thank you so much for joining us, bringing us all this delicious food, and letting people know where they can head out for today and the rest of Lent season.
We'll see you guys there.
Thank you so much. And again, guys, you can visit Villa del Mar. We're showing you their Facebook page there, as well as their address right here in Weslaco. And as she mentioned, there are 6 locations to serve you here in the Valley. Make sure you visit your local location. And a gift shop that gives back, Idani Cantu headed out to Light of Hope gift shop in Weslaco, where every purchase is given to people in our community.
A shop in Weslaco that's fighting for a cause, where every item purchased is given to a family in need. We're at Light of Hope gift shop in Weslaco. Let's go ahead and check it out. A shop surrounded by crosses, angels, and a glimmer of faith aimed to be the light at the end of the tunnel for those who may feel there may not be one. Owner Caroline Romero's life was forever changed when she lost her brother to esophageal cancer in 2002, and she found something of his that would make an everlasting impact on her life and the lives of others.
When he passed away, we found a journal that stated what he wanted to do when he got better was open a foundation to help cancer patients with travel and lodging as they seek second opinions or treatments outside the valleys.
So Caroline and her family established the James Richard Klausner Foundation and Light of Hope gift shop, not only to raise funds, but to serve as a reminder that James will always be thought of and loved.
It's really awesome. For one, I get to talk about my brother all the time. You know, it's been, I think, 23 years since he's passed, so it still gives me the opportunity to talk about him every day, and knowing that this is something he wanted to do, you know, we get to kind of carry on his legacy that way.
With every item sold at Light of Hope, there's a similarity found in each of them. An inspiring message for anyone battling cancer, a reminder of strength and perseverance, because you didn't come this far, only to come this far.
100% of the profits of the gift shop go towards the patients, and the money stays here. So we don't send it off to any other organization, so it's actually helping your neighbors, your friends, your family.
To those needing assistance, Caroline has made it easy to be part of the James Richard Klausner Foundation with applications and information found on their website. And for survivors who've won their fight with the foundation's help, Caroline sees firsthand the lives they've changed, all thanks to James's mission.
So just to see them, they're so appreciative. You know, it's not a lot, but what we do, or what we are able to offer, they appreciate it, and it's awesome to see that.
Her faith continues to surround the shop and be her testimony, allowing her to be a vessel for community members who never would have thought they could get the help they need. Cancer is a reality that many of us can tie back to a loved one. When you shop at Light of Hope, you're not just buying a gift. You're giving faith, hope, and love.
No distance is too far to offer a helping hand to those who feel hopeless.
For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month, and here to talk to us about the importance of getting yourself checked is gastroenterologist Dr. Henry Herrera. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So this is such an important month because I feel it's often neglected maybe by a lot of people, and they don't pay too much attention to it. What is the importance of going and getting yourself checked out?
Well, like you said, a lot of times patients that, they get older and we all think that we're invincible and we're not having any symptoms, no pain. And so we just think we're healthy, but it's really important to understand that the whole purpose of a screening test is because a lot of these diseases have no symptoms. And so beginning at the age of 45, the general population starts to have an increased risk of colon cancer. And that's the reason why we have these guidelines in place to begin screening at the age of 45.
At 45. And as we mentioned, symptoms maybe don't present themselves very often, but if they do, what are some things people should be looking out for?
So when patients do have symptoms, they can experience things like a change in bowel habits. So you normally went once a day to the restroom, now all of a sudden you're going every 2 or 3 days. Or the reverse. Sometimes you go every couple of days and now you're going every day, but it's a lot thinner. You can develop abdominal pain. You can develop weight loss in more severe cases. Rectal bleeding is always a cause of concern, and that's usually one of the main symptoms that really triggers patients to become aware and become alert, because
right.
Nobody wants to see bleeding when they go to the restroom. So definitely always a good idea. If you see rectal bleeding, come on in. But really any symptoms that concern you and you're over the age of 45 or nearing the age of 45, you need to come in and get checked.
Right. And as we mentioned, I think it's something that maybe people neglect. Sometimes we don't always go get ourselves checked out. And maybe sometimes we hear these stories and think, well, that would never be me. What do the numbers look like as far as colon cancer here in the Valley? Yeah,
so in the general population, the risk is about 1 in 23 to 1 in 24 people. Mm-hmm. And that's without any increased risk, no family history of colon cancer. This is just any person off the street, so to speak. Right. But believe it or not, about 100,000 people are diagnosed every year with colon cancer. Wow. 150,000 if you include rectal cancer. And so it's a really, really high number. And so if you say 1 in 23, you go to Vegas, you want those kinds of odds, because that's not very low. It's about a 4% risk in your lifetime. So it's really important to get that check.
Right. Get yourself checked, and of course, the sooner the better.
Yep, absolutely.
Perfect. So if people do have any questions, they want to reach out to you guys, they have any questions about screenings at all, how do they go about finding you?
Yeah, so you can call us directly at 956-362-3636 at DHR Health Gastroenterology. You can also talk to your family doctor or your internist, and they can set up a referral, and you guys can come see us.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us and letting us know these important tips and important information.
Great, thank you.
And once again, guys, this is for the entire month. Make sure you get out there and get yourself checked. You can call the number that you see on your screen to get more information. And with it being Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, it's also National Kidney Month. We're going to learn about kidney disease and how you can take charge of your health during Wellness Wednesday. Plus, you could win yourself some free tickets to Monster Jam. It is happening this weekend, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for the word of the day.
Shifting Gears is the much-anticipated can't-miss series with humor and heart.
You could go back to law school. That's always been your dream.
That was your dream for me.
You like to argue.
You do love to argue.
You might as well get paid for it.
Shifting Gears, noon tonight on ABC.
Buick's inspired design redefines the standard of beauty. Elevated details reinvent what it means to be exceptional. Designed to redefine your expectations. Buick, exceptional by design.
Sign and Drive is here. Get this ultra-low mileage lease on this 2024 Encore GX Preferred for around $343 per month with 0 due at signing.
Before, when I get off work, I would grab a couple of drinks with my friends, and the day I got my DWI, I was driving around from bar to bar. I was going too fast and I hit a U-Haul truck. The DWI cost me around $12,000 with lawyer and court costs. I had a smart start device in my vehicle. I needed to blow into it every time to start my car. I was embarrassed to use the breathalyzer, so I would duck down or hide so no one would see me. DWI is just not worth it.
Texas is growing fast.
And that's why Texas 2036 exists.
We use research and data to help legislators solve Texas's most critical issues before our state turns 200.
Working to ensure students graduate with skills for great jobs,
securing enough water and energy for the future,
and making housing, healthcare, and childcare more affordable. Texas 2036, building a better future for you, your family, and all Texans.
Learn more at texas2036.org today.
So we spend a third of our lives sleeping. Shouldn't we try to get the best sleep possible? That's why Denver Mattress is all about that sleep life. And during the 4-day super sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to 30% off all Doctor's Choice mattresses. Check out the Colorado Twin for only $149.99. Plus, get 60 months, no interest, no down payment, and free shipping. Improve your sleep life one night at a time. Only at Denver Mattress. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
Louis, that's not for you.
What? So many consumers get a bad apple when buying an AC.
Just like apples, not all AC guys are the same.
I'll offer an apples to apples promotion. I'll match any written quote. And remember, you can always trust the Texan Pink.
Pastries, coffee, and food. What more could you ask for? Our Idani Cantu visited Le Petite Pastries in Mission to see it for herself.
Hello. I'll take one of everything. Hey guys, we're at Le Petite Pastries in Mission, where they've been established since 2021. Let's go ahead and check it out. There are 3 main things you need to keep you happy: coffee, a savory meal, and dessert. And at Le Petite Pastries in Mission, you can find all that served with a smile. This French-style establishment began while owner Cecia Alfaro was living in Utah and working at a French cafe. She wanted to bring the taste of their delicious treats to the RGV, including their macarons.
I started from home getting orders. I got feedback that the macarons were really good. So I actually opened a spot in the mall. I was in the mall for 2 years. It went really well, but it was pretty hard to keep up. So I closed for a year, and then the idea was there. I named it Le Petite Pastries because the macarons are small, they're small pastries. And so I invited my brother to open a business with me, and here we are. It's really beautiful to work with family.
And during her year off, Cecia wasn't sure what the next steps of Le Petite Pastries would be. She had a passion for baking, and she felt her journey wasn't complete just yet.
I thought I was done with it, but I was like, you know what, I think I still want to keep going. And I started looking at places. When I saw this place, it seemed a little impossible for me to get because of the budget. And I was like, I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. I thought it was the perfect location because I always dreamed of having a location with a view to like a pond. That's like very specific in my prayer. And it happened, and I'm very grateful.
And with each item offered, there's a family member on Le Petite's team who specializes in it. Cecia and her father work on the pastries, her brother specializes in the meals, and her husband handles all things coffee. Being able to build the business from the ground up with her family right beside her to support her has been Cecia's greatest motivation. Together, they've created some of the most delicious menu items. Every single thing I tried was top tier.
One of my biggest pleasures is to be able to hear people say like, oh, we loved the food, we enjoyed it. So all the work is like worth it because, I'm, through making the food, we're making someone's day, we're making someone happy. And I feel like that's something that fulfills me.
Making food with love is the most important ingredient. No matter what you order from this restaurant, you'll know it was made with care, not just for the meal, but also for the customers. Cecia said she's had regulars who continue to come back because they feel the warm invitation of knowing their presence matters to the Le Petite team.
I encourage everyone to support small business. There's a lot of bigger corporations out there which are great, right? But when we support small business, we really help the business to keep going. You know, I know it could be a little scary because you don't know how it is, right? Like you don't know how it tastes, how the experience is gonna be, but I think it's worth a try and it really helps.
If you're looking for your next cafe, restaurant, or pastry shop, no need to make all the stops when Le Petite Pastries has it all, and it's closer than you think.
I love what I do, I really do. It is a lot of work, it is very tiring, but at the end of the day, if you do something that you like, you know, it's worth it.
For Take 5, I'm Idani Cantu.
Be the best at this tournament and you could win some cash. The RGV Aggie Moms Club is getting ready for a big event and you're invited. We're going to find out more when we come back. And Los Cuates is serving up some delicious tacos. We're going to head out there to see what's on the menu for ourselves.
At Dental Associates of McAllen, Farr, and Edinburgh, we are focused on having the latest technology. We are conveniently located off of Nolana in Farr and McAllen, as well as Jackson Road in Edinburgh. Give us a call for your next dental appointment.
Step into the world of innovation at Horizon Montessori Public Schools STEM Academy. Our dynamic curriculum focuses on science, technology, engineering, and math, offering students an immersive, hands-on learning experience. Join us and witness the excitement of our classrooms as students explore, create, and innovate. Choose Horizon Montessori for an education that ignites a passion for STEM and unlocks endless possibilities for the future. Learn today, lead tomorrow. Be a part of the experience.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Westlaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
McAllen International Airport makes travel beyond easy with nonstop flights to Cancun for less than $100. For a limited time, nonstop flights to Mexico's most beautiful beaches for less than $100 from the Valley's #1 airport. Or take a spring break trip and fly nonstop to destinations like Dallas, Houston, Las Vegas, Orlando, Los Angeles, Tampa, St. Petersburg, Mexico City, or Austin. Travel is beyond easy at McAllen International Airport. Above beyond.
2025, this is your year of home ownership, the year you will become the owner of your own home. With Affordable Homes of South Texas, your dream of owning a safe and affordable home is closer than ever. Secure your family's future and start a new chapter. Visit us at our office in Westlaco and McAllen or go to www.ahsti.org. Do it now for your family and your future.
A Mexican restaurant that has been serving the city of Harlingen for more than 50 years tells us their success story and how their food is still thriving today. Take 5's Joe De Leon is letting us in on the secret.
This historic building has been in the city of Harlingen in this unique spot for more than 50 years. And inside are some recipes that you have to try. Let's go see.
Los Cuates restaurant, it's a Mexican restaurant that has been here actually more than 50 years.
Elohim has owned the restaurant for over a decade. But before that, she says that the building was originally named Twins.
I know there was a palm tree in the middle of the restaurant, and then there was a bar around it. So everybody used to come and gather around that palm tree, which was in the middle of the restaurant.
Being the only one in her family to cook, Elohim took it upon herself to get into the restaurant business, starting off as a waitress in other restaurants before taking on Los Cuates.
I always been around food. I was a waitress at El Taquito when it used to be El Taquito years back. I used to be a waitress over at Taqueria Jalisco years back. And now from waitressing, now owning my own business.
The name Los Cuates is a Spanish translation of twins, something that hits close to home for her.
I feel that that was actually something that it was for me. You know what? It used to be twins, and then when I decided, what am I gonna put it? I'll be honest to you, I was on my phone that day and I was looking on my phone. I'm like, what should I name my business? I'm like, you know what? We'll just translate it, Cuates. I'm a twin myself, why can't I just change it to Cuates?
Inside the building are dishes that have been around for several generations, but the memories that are relived and created is what really stands out.
I still have like 4 generations coming into the restaurant. Yesterday, we had just had a lady, she's like, I used to come with my dad and my mom. And now I'm bringing my daughter, and now she's bringing her own kids, which I love that because you get to see different generations.
Their bestseller are the enchiladas, which is the original recipe that has been passed down from the original owner.
Enchiladas Mexicanas, they're like regular enchiladas, but it actually is mixed with chile rojo, Mexican cheese, and more Mexican cheese on top with jalapeno, rice, beans, and salad.
For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
What's the weather looking like for today? You know, Channel 5 has the answer for you. Let's check in with our Take 5 fashion forecast.
Well, you may want the light jacket for tomorrow morning and then the short sleeve shirts for the rest of the day. We're going to have sunny to mostly sunny skies tomorrow, and that means that we heat up into the afternoon. But before that, we should have a pretty chilly overnight and early morning, starting off in the 50s again, and then eventually ending up in the upper 70s and low 80s with the winds out of the east and southeast. Those wind speeds eventually ramping up by the afternoon as well. That's your Take 5 fashion forecast.
A golf tournament full of cash prizes, a live auction, and lunch provided. The RGV Aggie Moms Club is having a scholarship golf tournament, and here to tell us all about how we participate is the RGV Aggie Moms Secretary, Monica Vaughn. Monica, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So let's hear a little bit about the RGV Aggie Moms. Love that, love the name. Can you tell us a little bit more about the club?
So RGV Aggie Moms is one club out of over 100 clubs across Texas and in other states.
Wow.
A&M has a huge support system with their Aggie Moms. So the RGV Aggie Moms Club was founded, I think, in 1941, something like that. They've been around for a long time. I've only been with them a few years, but our main goal is to support the students, their well-being, their health and welfare. We take goodie bags. We do lots of different things throughout the year.
Right.
And then our main thing is to provide scholarships and financial assistance.
Right. So that's exactly what this tournament is doing. It is providing scholarships for future Aggies. So can you tell us a little bit more about the details of the tournament?
So the tournament is coming up. It's on March 29th.
Okay.
We still have lots of spots open. We definitely want teams.
Right.
It's a great way for Aggies to support Aggies because that is part of the Aggie network. I love that about A&M. It's $600 for a team of 3. It's a 3-man scramble, whatever that means. I'm not a big golfer.
Right.
Par is your friend. That's another term they threw at me. But it's going to be that Saturday. We have a 9 o'clock shotgun start.
Okay.
We will provide breakfast and lunch. We have a live auction with a lot of cool items, fishing trips, stays at the island, Yeti coolers, lots of cool stuff.
Some good stuff in there.
Yes, and so we're looking for people who want to come participate and help support our trying to build our scholarship fund.
Perfect. And the QR code that we're showing right now on the screen, guys, that QR code is going to take you to register for the tournament. And of course, we were talking a little earlier, Monica, and you did mention in case somebody is maybe not, interested in playing golf, or maybe they're not really, about the sport as much, they can find other ways to help.
We're happy to take your money. If they want to sponsor us or be a sponsor, there's a big LED screen there at Sierra Santa.
That's right.
Because that's where the tournament will be. And we'll put your name up there. We'll put banners out, signs around the golf course, any kind of sponsorship we will take. All the money goes to the kids for the scholarships, and then anything for the auction also.
Perfect. And of course, speaking of the scholarships, students can actually apply right now.
Yes, so the scholarship is open right now and it ends April 15th.
Okay.
This money, all the money that we raise here stays local. So only kids who are from the Rio Grande Valley are eligible to apply for this scholarship. So if you are an Aggie and you have 30 hours under your belt, you have a 2.5 GPA or higher, and you're from the Rio Grande Valley and you're attending McAllen, Galveston, or College Station, you're eligible to apply for the scholarship. Last year we gave away 20 scholarships of $1,200 each.
Amazing.
So we want to do more than that this year.
Exactly. We're trying to top that, guys. So the QR code that we just showed, again, that is for the scholarship application if you are interested in applying. And if anybody wants any information on the scholarship, the tournament, even joining the club, how do they find all that?
So we have a website. It's rgv.aggiemoms.org. And that has the QR code to register for the tournament, and it has the QR code for the application. So anyone who has an Aggie, please tell them to apply, because we want to give away as many scholarships as we can.
Perfect. Of course, that is the goal. Monica, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Letting us know about this fun event.
Yeah, thanks.
So if you guys would like to be a part of the RGV Aggie Moms Club Scholarship Golf Tournament, you can register now by scanning that QR code that you see on your screen. And keeping your kidneys clean, we are learning how to prevent the preventable with some help from our friends at South Texas Health Systems. Wellness Wednesday is next.
Any given Saturday, and a little work, and a little play. Hey, little help? And a truck that says no to nothing.
Hi, Dad. Can we get them a ride?
Yeah. The Silverado Trail Boss and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
I dreamed of playing college softball, but that dream ended when I was hit by a car while walking to class.
When you're behind the wheel, always watch for pedestrians. Stop for them at crosswalks. And take extra care when turning. Because what happens in an instant can stay with you for life.
We were pretty, wasted. My friends kept telling me, Erica, don't drive. I was like, no, I want to go home. Ended up blacking out, and my car had the whole front end damaged. The cops ended up coming. They took me to jail from there. I was very, very upset at myself. I had to pay court fees, probation, lawyer fees, definitely over about 10 grand. There were some jobs that I had tried to get, and I couldn't because I had that on my record. My name's Erica. I got a DWI, and I'm still dealing with the consequences.
Act now to fortify your home and avoid costly post-storm repairs. When the skies darken, trust Honest Abe Roofing to stand strong, because your family's security is non-negotiable. Contact us today. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer.
Do you have Facebook? We do. Catch the top stories, daily weather updates to know what to wear, plus live interviews as they're happening, all right in the palm of your hand. Follow Channel 5 News on Facebook.
Welcome back. This month is about bringing awareness to your kidney health. And here to tell us how we can better protect ourselves is Dr. Bianca Nunez. Bianca, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we're talking kidneys, and I think it's maybe something that is not always on everybody's mind, but they are very vital. Why are they so important to us and our bodies?
Great question, great question. So what are the kidneys? Let's start with that. So the kidneys are these bean-shaped organs in our body, and they're responsible for our natural filtration system of our body.
Right.
So they do this by, taking the excess fluid and waste and toxins from our blood, and they eliminate this through our urine.
Wow, okay.
So, and in addition to that, the kidneys also, help maintain your blood pressure, balance your electrolytes.
Right.
And they even make a hormone that helps stimulate your body to make more red blood cells. So,
wow. So
super important organs.
Very important.
Very important organs.
So of course, when they're not functioning the way that they should, what are some things that we can see happen?
Perfect. So just like I said, so it's our body's own natural filtration. So when that's off, right, you're going to have a buildup of those fluids. You're going to have your blood pressure that's going to be out of control. You're going to see an imbalance of those electrolytes and those minerals that are necessary for our body to function.
Right.
So with that buildup, right, you would definitely see this buildup of these toxins, and it would affect your body where you might potentially need dialysis or even a kidney transplant down the line when it becomes severe.
So it's definitely something that is preventable. So what are some things you suggest that we do in order to protect our kidney health?
Yeah, so I would definitely say, just like a lot of other conditions in our body, healthy lifestyle. So things that we'd want to do is regular exercise, adequate hydration, right? So making sure you're drinking your water.
So important.
Yes. Even things like, controlling your blood pressure, regular exercise, avoiding smoking, definitely, just maintaining a healthy weight can also affect this as well. And with a lot of these people in our area, right, chronic conditions that these people have, like diabetes and high blood pressure, it's really important that we take control of those conditions as well, because these can adversely affect your kidneys as well.
Right. So very important, and tiny things you can do today. You can go for a walk today just to be active.
Exercise, avoid all those things you should be
right, yes,
avoiding,
exactly. Yes.
Maintaining your water. And again, I do want to make sure it's noted that even just regular checkups with your family physician can definitely, keep you in check and kind of prevent these problems early on.
Right. So. Can catch anything early if necessary.
Exactly.
Perfect. Well, doctor, thank you so much for joining us. If people want any more information, they have any questions, where can they find you?
Yeah, so I definitely see patients at the Family Health Center of Mission. It's through ASOS Health, and yeah, I'm here if you need me.
Perfect. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thank you so much.
And again, guys, the importance of keeping your kidneys in check is imperative to your well-being. If you suspect anything abnormal, you can always visit South Texas Health Systems for more information. And coming up on Take 5, this 18-year-old is a wizard with a pair of clippers. Javier Guerra is introducing us to this Valley High School graduate next on Take 5.
Tonight, key takeaways from President Trump's address to Congress, plus the tariffs and retaliations. How soon could you feel the impact of a trade war? World News Tonight with David Muir is America's most watched newscast.
Style or substance? Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0% APR on 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $5,600 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
Look who it is. Back to mommy you go.
Jake. This isn't our dog.
No?
You never got new glasses, did you?
Well, you didn't know Stanton Optical makes eye care easy.
Exactly. Sorry, and you?
Nervous? 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day. Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Are you turning 65, moving, retiring, or needing Medicare coverage? Call Cigna Healthcare now at 844-322-5779. And together, we'll help find the best Medicare plan for you. Looking for low monthly premiums? With Medicare Advantage from Cigna Healthcare, they're as low as $0. And preventive care? Just $0. Some plans even give back up to nearly $175 in your monthly Social Security check. You'll enjoy savings plus lots of additional benefits, like a dental allowance with the freedom to choose your dentist. For added peace of mind, you'll have access to a quality network of doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies. So make the wise call. and see if you are eligible to enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan outside the annual enrollment period. And get your free Medicare Advantage decision guide. Don't wait. Call 844-322-5779 now.
As Texans, showing our pride by saying don't mess with Texas means we gotta step up and do our part to keep Texas roads clean. Remember, don't mess with Texas means don't litter. Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation.
Hey guys, and happy Wednesday. It's time for this week's Made in the 956 Extra, and who better to be here with me? Morning anchor Javier Guerra. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Dani. Happy hump day, right?
Happy hump day.
We're almost to the end of the week, and I have a pretty cool story for you.
Let me hear it.
Yes, so he is an 18-year-old. His name is David De Leon. He's a PSJ ISD graduate from PSJ Memorial High School.
Okay.
And he is 18, like I said, and he owns his own barbershop.
Interesting. Tell me a little bit more about it. How did he get into it?
Yeah, so he said during the pandemic he wanted to learn to cut hair. So he started learning to cut hair. Then he joined his cosmetology class. And PSJ ISD has a great cosmetology class. He was the only guy in his class, but he had the determination. He said he really wanted to graduate with this cosmetology license. He really wanted to become a barber, right? Okay. So right now, he graduated last year. He owns his own barbershop, the Lion's Cage Barbershop in San Juan. Okay. And so he has 5 barbers there.
Wow. Okay, so seems like he's done a lot within the time, but it is Made in 956 Extra. What extra do you have for us?
So the extra, right, is, of course, he's been working towards this. He finally opened up his shop, you know, this year. And so he decided that in the future, he's hoping to open a second shop. So that's a little extra, something I didn't mention in the original story. But yes, it is just something that he put his mind to, you know, and he kind of tells everybody that, hey, if you have something that you really want to do, you want to put your mind to, you can do it.
Absolutely. I think that's the one thing that everybody could take away. When you have a passion for something, keep going. It will always work out.
Definitely, you know, and it was pretty cool. I was there talking to him, talking to his friends that are barbers there too, and, you know, just the dedication that he has, and he has so much drive. He's also taking business courses because he wants to learn how to manage his business.
Absolutely.
He wants to learn how to, you know, put that together and hopefully open a second business in the future.
Wow, that's so exciting. I'm excited for David and what the future has to hold for him, but for people who want to get some more information, where can they go?
Yeah, they can go to krgv.com. You can click on the sidebar and it'll bring down the Made in the 956 tab. All you have to do is press it and you'll find the story right there.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Javier, for sharing a little bit extra with us today.
Thank you so much.
And coming up, a fresh start for your mind and well-being. New Horizon Mental Health Services is here to guide you toward a brighter, healthier future. Stay tuned to learn how expert care and personalized support can help you take the next step forward.
Made in the 956 is supported by Bert Ogden Chevrolet Mission.
This hard-working crew that's been here has been amazing, and I am very, very grateful to Aztec.
And you want the best? Call the one, the only Aztec House Leveling and Remodel.
Mi casa, su casa. We do it right the first time.
Does your dentist understand you?
You got a pet fish? No way, I used to have one when I was a kid.
Here at Agua Dental, we understand you. Visit your favorite dentist for your family's dental needs. Splash into one of our locations across the valley.
It's the Mega Super Sale at Mega Furniture. This tax-saving season, save huge with up to 50% off store-wide. We carry top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, Franklin, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. Check out these limited-time mega deals. Huge living room set, only $9.99. Hazel bedroom set, just $9.99. 7-piece dining set, only $6.99. Top grain leather sofa and love seat, just $13.99. We'll beat anyone's prices across the valley. Shop Mega Furniture today. Hurry, these deals won't last.
Fun is pizza and games at a price that's perfect any day of the week. And Peter Piper Pizza isn't just fun, it's fun. Fun is Don't-Made Fresh Daily and handcrafted pizzas. Fun is can't miss games and e-tickets for top shelf prices. Right now, fun is big city flavors. Get a large Chicago Classic or a New York 3 cheese and pepperoni for $15.99. And to score even more deals and rewards, download our app. Because at Peter Piper Pizza, the fun is baked in.
I'm Alex Begum, the Law Giant. Workplace injuries can change your life in an instant. Let me help you get the maximum compensation you deserve.
I'm incredibly grateful for my Law Giant.
Call the Law Giant today at 9 million.
Louis, why do you have 2 AC units? Isn't one good enough?
No, Rosemary, this is an AC unit, and this is the incredible heat pump.
But they look the same.
They both look the same, but the incredible heat pump heats and cools.
But it's still an AC unit?
Only better. It operates at a fraction of the cost, and for a limited time, I'm offering the incredible heat pump for the same price of our standard AC.
If you want to be cool
and warm,
get a heat pump.
How incredible is that? And remember, you can always trust the Texan Pink.
Good afternoon, I'm Christine Galvan, and here's what we're following at this hour. Changes for newly enacted tariffs. The White House is delaying taxes on cars from Mexico and Canada by 1 month. The move comes after a plea from automakers.
We spoke with the big 3 auto dealers. We are going to give a 1-month exemption on any autos coming through USMCA.
Those dealers include Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis. Reciprocal tariffs will still go into effect April 2nd. The president says the tariffs are in response to illegal immigration and drug trafficking.
It's been another beautiful day across the valley today. Sunshine all day long and temperatures topping out in the upper 70s and low 80s. We're going to be down to 75 by 5 o'clock, 69 by 7, and by 9 o'clock, 62. Skies are clear, just a little haze out there, but humidity's low. Really comfortable, but a cool evening across the valley. Warmer temperatures ahead the rest of the week. We'll update your forecast at 5 and 6. Christine?
That's going to do it for us. Join us at 5, 6, and 10 for more news, weather, and sports. Take 5 continues after the break.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0% APR on 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $5,600 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
Mrs. Lopez, thank you for your trust and patience in this most trying of times. While we have triumphed in your case, we cannot right all past wrongs. Our hope is that this resolution and compensation can begin to heal and strengthen your family. We are here for you, always. God bless Ezequiel Reina.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
If you have cracks in your foundation or walls, or doors that won't close, it's time to call USA Foundation Repair.
At USA Foundation Repair, we know that your home is more than just a building. It's where families grow. We are proud to be your #1 foundation repair company and trusted partner in South Texas.
Call USA Foundation Repair first for all your home repair needs. And remember, these colors don't run.
Welcome back. Our reporter Brandon Duvalcava is taking a closer look at New Horizon Mental Health Services, where expert care and personalized support are helping people build brighter and healthier futures.
The following segment is supported by New Horizon Health Center.
Hey everyone, we're here in Brownsville at New Horizon talking about the behavioral health services. With me here I have Roxanne Garcia and Juan Carpio talking with me about the services they provide. Okay, Roxanne, so tell me a little bit about the behavioral health services here and why someone at home should probably say, you know what, mental health is serious.
Okay, mental health is just as important as physical health, and I believe there's still a big stigma surrounding that, especially here in the Valley. But here at New Horizon Health Center, we do try to take all of that into account. So you could get your physicals done here, but you could also see us for any anxiety, depressive symptoms, and now substance abuse too.
Now, Mr. Carpio, tell me a little bit about what this new services that you'll be working hand in hand with is beneficial to the program.
There's a need, for mental health services, but also there's a need for substance abuse services here in the community. We see that. So, the New Horizons is expanding with the, behavioral health, expansion to provide services to people, not only, medical needs, but also substance abuse issues, and also, people with depression, people, with, anxiety, and also with addiction, issues. So we provide service for that through, classes, through education, through counseling, to therapy. So, that's right now, we're expanding in that direction.
Now in our community, I know sometimes it's a little hard for people to take in mental health seriously. So for someone that's probably sitting at home and saying, hey, I need to combat this, I need to go and deal with this, how does someone start those first steps to coming to you guys?
The person can contact, the facility, and then based on that, we set up an assessment, an appointment for an assessment, and then we take it from there. In other words, if the person needs just classes or needs, the therapy. So, it's in order to beat, the fear or the stigma. So, through education, and we can provide the services.
How do these two services come hand in hand for someone who, again, should come in and make an appointment with you guys and say, hey, I want to take my mental health serious?
If you could call us, you could go through our website as well. Our phone number will be listed on the screen. You come in for your initial evaluation. You don't have to have an appointment. You just need to register with the clinic. Aside from that, we'll get your initial evaluation going. Just because you're going to be seen by us doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be on medication. We're going to see what exactly and personalize the treatment plan for you. If it calls for counseling, then great. If not, we could also discuss medication or other options. But the point is, we work together to try to personalize the plan for you. What works for one person is not always going to work for the next person, but we try to personalize it for you.
Now, do you have anything else you want to share with the community?
Just to let you know that we do offer services in English and Spanish, so we are bilingual. As far as insurance, we care for uninsured and insured. So finances should never be a barrier when reaching out to us, and we always want to stress that to our community. We are here to help. And I just want to encourage our community to please reach out for us. Never be afraid. We are here to help. This is a safe environment. It's confidential. And just take the first steps, as easy as going online or giving us a phone call.
Thank you guys very much. Now again, for those of you at home, come to New Horizon in Brownsville. It's the spot to come to for your mental health care and much, much more. So reach out to the information on the screen, whether it's the website, or give them a call to book that appointment for Take 5. I'm Brandon Rubalcaba. See you later, guys.
It's another test flight attempt down at SpaceX, and did you know you don't have to see it from the park? We'll show you where up next on Take 5. And here's your chance to see some big trucks take the main stage. Monster Jam is at the Pain Arena, and we've got some free tickets to win. Have that number ready, and we'll tell you today's keyword after this.
Too often, families are torn apart when trying to divide a loved one's assets. Unfortunately, knowing if you will need a will or a trust can be confusing. I'm attorney Susana Silva, and I will guide you through the process. Don't wait. Call me now.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance at life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation, and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
It's back. It's bigger. It's better. It's Bayou Brewfest. Dozens of craft beers, amazing Cajun cuisine from walk-ons, Texas Zydeco music by Dr. Zog with special guest the River Rock Band. Join the Edinburgh Rotary Club celebrating 100 years of service above self in the RGV. Saturday evening, March 29th at the City Amphitheater in downtown Edinburgh. Tickets and sponsorships are still available, but they're going fast. Log on to givebutter.com/brewfest25 or scan the QR code to join the fun today. Let the good times roll.
Listen up. You've got 4 days and 4 days only to save like never before during the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. No limit. You'll also find huge savings on sofas and sectionals, dining tables and chairs, bedrooms, and much, much more. Plus, get 60 months, no interest, and no down payment. But don't wait. The 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
I was driving one night, and I hit a guy who was walking across the street.
When you're behind the wheel, slow down, stop for people in crosswalks, and pass bikes at a safe distance. Because what happens in an instant can stay with you for life.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
Ah, the sweet sound of savings. With Reliance Flex Your Credits electricity plan, you automatically get your 2 highest use days free every week. Up to 8 days a month. And guess what else? $200 in bill credits to redeem right in the Reliant app.
To save with Flextra Credits, call or visit Reliant.com today.
Reliant, that's power your way.
Watch actors Sean Gunn, Darcy Garden, and Sherry Cola compete for the grand prize of $1 million for their favorite charities. Viewers can expect plenty of laughter and surprising moments in the quarterfinal round. You can watch the new episode of Celebrity Jeopardy tonight at 8 o'clock on Channel 5. And the Brownsville Southmost Branch Library has stories and snacks for kids at 5 p.m. today. Bring the family for this fun and engaging event and listen to stories while snacking. Make sure you stop by tonight. And happening at Kita Mazatlan, it is Rooted Yoga. Bring your mats and become one with nature through yoga, meditation, and sound. This is beginner friendly and all ages are welcome. Class is from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Or if you want a more energetic workout, there is in-person Zumba at the Dustin M. Sekula Library in Edinburgh today at 6:30 p.m. All fitness levels are welcome. And speaking of Valley events, this is video from Rocket Ranch. People have been packing.
Globe.
Really?
Yes, over 150 people showed up, and it was amazing. And one of the people we actually met was the son of an astronaut that is on the International Space Station at this very moment.
Oh, he's on the station right now?
He is, Don Petite.
Don Petite is his name.
That's right. And then from where we were standing, he looked very petite.
So it fits perfectly.
It fits perfectly.
But you had a good time either way,
Fantastic
even though the launch was scrubbed. But you guys got out there, you got to meet some amazing people, it sounds like.
We did. We got to meet some amazing people, and the owner, David, he was awesome. He welcomed us with open arms, and unfortunately, the rocket was not caught with open arms because it didn't take off, but it was fantastic.
Amazing. Well, we're about to watch your visit out there to Rocket Ranch. Should we prepare for anything?
I would prepare for just an amazing time that we had, and it was awesome.
Awesome. Okay, well, here we go. Let's take a look.
It is time to go for launch. You just as a kid, you know, you grew up thinking about space and, you know, reaching out beyond just planet Earth.
David has always had a passion for rockets, starting with the old Apollo missions since he was just a young boy. He says once he found out SpaceX was beginning to launch their rockets, he fell in love all over again.
You know, once you experience it for yourself, it gets, you know, you got to do that again because it's a rush.
When SpaceX moved to South Texas, David had an idea to give the people from around the world an opportunity to get a view of the rocket launch like never before.
I went all the way to Cape Canaveral, and I drove a long time from Houston to get there, and I got there like 2 in the morning thinking, hey, I'm going to be the first one there. And I get there, and there's like 200 cars that are just, you know, illegally parked in the street waiting for the gates to open. So that was when the idea came to me that I'm not the only crazy one. You know, there's a lot of people interested in this.
That's when he created Rocket Ranch, a location a couple miles away from Starbase, the legitimate hotspot for space evolution. A place where families could bring their children, camp, interact with people from here and abroad, and witness history in the making.
It's really a space community, a place for people to come together with all, interested in, pushing humanity into the future. And so it's a place on the inside of Starbase where people are welcome to come out here and be part of the community.
Me and our photographer John set out on a journey to experience everything this ranch had to offer. As soon as we walked into the camp base, it was filled with memorabilia and actual pieces of the famous starship plastered across the walls. Then, when the bus arrived, we set out to our next spot, which is just 3.7 miles away from the launch pad.
Yeah, you can feel it just vibrating through your body. It's pretty intense.
We met a ton of people from around the world, with one man named Ron, who collects pieces of the fallen rocket, who has traveled to several beaches in Mexico in search of every rocket fanatic's treasure.
I made 13 trips into Mexico. I've seen every beach between here and Veracruz. I've driven in my truck on all those beaches, lonely beaches. And then I went out to the West Indies and I collected from 8 different islands out there from Starship 25.
And we waited for several hours for the launch. And when we were finally at the home stretch with just 40 seconds to spare,
and we just heard a hold.
It was scrubbed. And even though the Starship did not go up, our emotions did, giving us the thrill of a lifetime.
Wow, Joe. So maybe one step closer. Here's hoping tomorrow we may see a rocket launch, but just in case you don't, people can head out there to Rocket Ranch and see something pretty close.
That's right. David is working on a future project where they're going to have a replica of the interior of the ship that would be traveling to Mars for 6 months. So you can experience what it would be like for some of those astronauts.
Wow. Well, Joe, I got to say your visit was out of this world. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
And Monster Jam at Pain Arena in Hidalgo is happening this weekend. 5 action-packed shows in 3 days. And Take 5 is giving you a chance right now to get in for free. All you have to do is call the number we're about to give you, and you give us the key word of the day. And today's word is trucks. Call 956-973-5002 and say trucks when we ask for the word of the day. The first caller with the correct word wins. Best of luck to everyone. And I'd also like to give a quick shout out before we go to Miss Becky Martell's kindergarten class at Ruben Hinojosa Elementary in Mercedes. I was there this morning to read to Miss Martell's students for Green Eggs and Ham Day. Miss Martell's class was so welcoming. They made me a sign, a gift basket, and even this cute little book that I can't wait to read. Joe, can you believe that?
Wow.
Look at these little artists here. Amazing. I was so touched. This was absolutely incredible. So, of course, again, I want to thank Ruben Hinojosa Elementary for inviting me. And, of course, I have to thank Miss Martell as well for having me out there to meet her wonderful class. And that is all for us today. Make sure you join us back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. for more local stories. Channel 5 News at 5 starts right after this.
Since 1974, El Pato has been serving Mexican food